Hello, everybody. Colin here. Just kind of late at night, listening to the rain in the RV. Listen to that. It's beautiful. It's calming in a sense. I've just been thinking how hard it is to keep going. Every step you take is like a weight is tied to your ankles. Every step forward is like walking uphill. But as long as you continue to walk up that hill, you'll eventually reach the top. Every hill has a top, even if it's Mount Everest. People climb Mount Everest all the time. And if people can do that, they can climb the mountain that is their mind. And that takes strength. Every step forward is resistance, is strength. I can turn around and roll down the hill easily. Slide down the hill. But then where does that take me? Back at the bottom of my mind, back at the bottom, back at rock bottom, back where I came from. And you just have to believe that what you're doing is strong. It's easy to discount the fact that what you're doing takes strength, especially when you have self-doubt or when you're not sure if what you're doing is the right thing. But the simple fact that you try, the simple fact that you're trying to get better is proof enough of strength and change. Because you cannot try. You can give up. And that's true weakness. Is when you give up. Is when you go back. Is when you stop walking up the hill before you make it to the top. Life is full of ebbs and flows of good and bad. You'll walk up a small hill, start walking down, sliding down, and then there's another hill. That hill might be bigger. It might be smaller. But there's always another hill. But as long as you're making net progress upwards, you're going to make it. And you just need to keep believing that. Even when it feels hard. Even when you want to give up. Even when you think, what am I doing? Like, how am I gonna... Is this even right? You just have to keep going. Don't give up. Because as soon as you throw in the towel, that's when it ends. That's when it's over. That's when you will never reach your full potential. If you take 2 steps up the hill and stop and take a break, but don't go back down, and then take 2 more steps the next day, or 2 days later, you're still making progress. Even if it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like it for me. I know I'm making progress, logically. But climbing up that mountain is a long and arduous journey. There is no quick fix. There is no quick way to climb the mountain. And you are the only person that can climb that mountain. Nobody can climb it for you. Nobody. It is your responsibility. It is my responsibility to conquer my mind, Just like how it's your responsibility to conquer your mind. But that doesn't mean you're alone either. Everybody's climbing a hill. Everybody. Some people's hills are a little higher than others, but that doesn't matter. They're still climbing a hill. They're still sliding down on the other side, or even sliding down backwards. You will always slide down. And you just have to get up. Get up. Keep going. Don't stop. Believe in yourself and love yourself. Even if you don't love yourself, just blindly believe, if I keep climbing this mountain, I will love myself. And I guarantee you, by the time you reach the peak, or even when you get close to the peak, you'll love yourself. And you'll say, wow, I did it. And you'll look back at where you came from, and that'll be the best feeling in the world. I look back at my first video, really all my videos, and it makes me proud of the progress that I've made. And if you're trying to make progress in your life, I'm not saying make videos like I am. This is just my way of kind of journaling. I need to start writing stuff down more. But wake up. Get up. Out of bed. Get a piece of paper, a notebook. Write down your thoughts. Or do what I do. Talk to a camera about your thoughts. Get it out. Because you have stuff to do. You have things you need to accomplish. You have goals you need to achieve. And sitting there ruminating on whatever you're going through, or whatever's hard, or your depression, is not going to fix anything. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to get some of my mind, get some stuff out. Because we're all climbing a mountain, man. There's a mountain in all of our minds. There's a war going on in all of our minds. And you have to fight that war and win. And that's how you make it in life. I'm not saying be a crazy, selfish person, but sometimes you have to think about yourself, and you have to think, what am I doing to myself, you know? Or like, what do I desire? How do I get there? What can I control and what can I not control? Because why waste your energy on something you can't control? Just food for thought. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Quick little video for y'all. Just getting some thoughts out.